Hello everyone, welcome to Lab 2 Objective 2, where we're going to be creating a new user demo that we will be using in order to test out our different privileges. Now, we're going to be using System Administrator in this one, the sysadmin, and don't worry about getting that straight with how I've got mine set up. The big thing is on your system, you'll have to use your system administrator in order to divvy out a lot of these privileges to start off. So the way that I'm doing mine, I use the pluggable database container xepdb1. Again, don't worry about the naming of this. This is just how I have mine set up, but yours could be a little bit different. The important thing is that we're connected to the correct pluggable database or container. So I'm going to start off by altering my session and setting the container. So you can see here that worked. So now we're going to go ahead and create a new user. So we use create user, the name of the user, identified by, which basically means the password is going to be, and then I'll use the password 12345. Now, I was a little nervous that having this at the end could potentially affect my password, but it actually does not. So don't necessarily be too worried about that. I'm very nitpicky with my code, and so even a small character like that makes me nervous, but it works just fine. So we're going to go ahead and create the new user demo, and we'll see user demo was created. And now we want to be able to grant the ability for that user to create a session. So we say grant create session, which again, a session is a type of object of a sense, and create, right? This is a system. So this right here, create session, would be system privilege, right? This is a system ability to create. And we're granting that to the new user demo. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The grant was successful. And now we're going to create a connection. So we'll come up here, we'll click plus, and we're just going to make sure we get our settings correct. So I'm going to call it demo. We're going to type in, once again, demo, the password 12345. And then we want to make sure I use TNS and my connection is xepdb1. And this is just how I have my setup. We can go over the specifics of this in another video. I can test it. It was a success. It heard. It was able with the listener to detect that that user exists. So I'm going to say connect. And I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that worked. And you can see here, it saved my connection. So now I'm in here as the demo. So that's it. That's all we're going to be doing for this objective. We'll see you in the next where we start practicing.